start with episode 1.
Okay, wait, question.
Yeah.
When I play these visual novels, I am very much just like a skim, and we'll figure out if this is important later. Like, maybe I'm not absorbing it all the way. Is it very important that I pick up like every detail of this?
Honestly, I was very fast when I was reading it, so
okay,
you're
because I
probably
literally
okay.
sometimes play these like on 2x speed or something. So.
Yeah, I think you'll be okay.
All right.
If you have any questions, just ask me. I can fill you in on any details.
Awesome. I mostly just love that I don't have to download any of this shit onto my computer.
Yeah, it's like a long process to get this up or running for some reason.
Oh, her eyes are kind of creepy.
Oh yeah, this game is pretty creepy. At least when it starts out.
I love it.
Oh man, it's such a throwback.
You said that this thing is like 200 hours, right?
Yeah, but it's like split up into 8 parts, so you don't have to like each part is not that long individually.
Are there multiple endings, or is it just a straight story?
It's just a straight story.
Oh my god, fucking chess. Chess metaphor. Oh.
Good. It's like everything has a chess metaphor when it like doesn't need to. It's like you're like my favorite is when they get like movies get a chess metaphor so wrong. And it's like I thought you were my queen, but in reality you were my king. It's like the king's like the most like vulnerable piece. What does that even mean?
The queen. The queen is the most powerful.
Yeah. The whole like incorrect metaphors thing. My favorite thing is still the little Yachty like his like rap lyrics. I play that bitch like I blow that, or she blow that. So wait, he's like you know what I'm talking about. Like she blow that bitch like a cello. He's like. He's like,
there's a tweet about.
Yeah, he was like.
Tweet about it, right?
Yeah, look, he like literally already spoke. He's like, look, man, I showed it to my producers, all my leaders, they all said it was fine. No one told me it was wrong. I didn't realize that cello. That was the cello. I was thinking it was a trumpet. You know, that thing that Squidward plays in SpongeBob. I was like, that's wrong too.
At that point, you just like, maybe you should just stop that.
It's by far my absolute favorite thing. I play that bitch like a cello. I thought it was a drum. There's nothing I've ever wished to leave to my foolish children.
Wow.
Honestly, like, Dad of the Year. You'll see.
Worse than Gendo Ikari.
I actually think this guy is arguably worse than Gendo.
And the dad that turned his daughter into a dog.
He is marginally better than Shujoker. Very marginally.
Is there a log, by the way? Oh, there is.
Oh, good timing. I think it's if you scroll wheel or something. I'm sure.
No, it's just go back. It's this the back.
Oh, nice.
That's very useful because I. She's dead? Oh, it sounds very familiar. The music. I do listen to some of the music.
The soundtrack's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Probably one of the highlights. If you are a true purist, you play with the old sprites and with the fold up hands. Because the opera can't draw hands, so he just draws little balls. They look like Animal Crossing characters.
Lol. Wait, when did Minato come out?
It was a bit ago, I think. Like 2010? Let me check. Oh, never mind. It released in... Yeah, the first one was released in 2007.
Hmm.
But like it ended, it took like... When did it end?
The anime also came out a long time ago, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it was from like 2007 to 2019. Like it took like 10 years.
Oh my god, 1986. Was that 36 years ago? 37 years ago?
Oh no, ended in 2015. So it was like an 8-year run where they released one game every year for 8 total games. Or novels, I guess.
Their names are very strange.
Oh yeah.
Are they related? Oh,
yeah, they're like cousins, I think. His name is Badler. That's Jennifer's favorite character on the right.
Would I recognize these voice actors?
I think you should. Badler's voice actor is pretty famous, I think. I think they're all
Alright,
pretty famous.
another listen. I feel like I've gotten rusty since I don't watch that much anime anymore. Deep female voices are always hard because I feel like a lot of them sound very similar.
She's voiced by Miki Ito.
Oh, I know Miki Ito. Except I think that probably her voices are some of the ones that she does more higher pitched than these two.
I think
I've
so,
heard of that
yeah.
name. Wait, is this
What's that?
No, it's kind of too deep to be Hiroshi Kamiya.
You keep playing, give me a few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
後で反対の耳を私が引っ張って伸ばしておきますので。
あら、ごめんなさいね。キリエさんの引っ張るルドルフ。後で
たく姉貴こそ秀吉兄さんもこんな姉貴を兄さんの寛大さが弟として申し訳ないです。
誰が売れ残る。そこの
足癖の悪い姉貴で本当に申し訳ないです。
だからエヴァと兄弟や家族は。
あら、もうジョージ君も立派な大人になって手も離れたでしょうか。
おいおいキリエ、生まれてくる子の苦労も考えてやれよ。よくこの性悪姉貴から生まれて本当にジョージ、うちのボンクラに
そんなことないわよ。エヴァ姉さんの教育が間違ってなかったからですよね。
あら、うちのジョージ。そうそう、それより吐いちゃったって。
そうやそうや、久しぶりに顔が見れると思って大丈夫なんか。
いつも季節の変わり目にどうも弱くて、本当は連れてきたかったんですけど、今回は
それが本家の毒気に大人の都合より。
わしな、早く帰ったらすぐ送るさかい。
ありがとうございます。いつもお世話にな。
まだ天候調査中がなくならないね。
ちょっと天気が。
また親族会議もうちょい。
どうかね。私もお盆の時期ならルドルフ。
冗談。姉貴、俺が何を。
いや、私はルドルフが
俺はお盆の。
あら、お盆の。
言ってねえだろ、そんなことに。
言ったわよ。私、そういうのは絶対忘れない。
いや、
知ってる。寸止め。
普段は父親や
と俺は将来
僕かいバトラ君にはそれらのいくつかがすでにあるように思うよ。だからきっと成人したら僕なんかすぐに追い抜いちゃった。
おおおお、マリ。
久しぶり。マリア、お久しぶりですでしょ。言ってごらん。お久しぶり。
そう、よくいいえ、ご褒美。おっと、あれ。どこにしまったんや。
ローザさん、お久しぶりです。マリアちゃんもお久しぶり。
ご無沙汰してます、キリエ姉さん、秀吉兄さんと。あら、バトラ君。
いや今日は会うたびに言われててはず。
おうローザ、遅かったな。飛行機がダイヤ通りだったら。
ごめんなさい、列車の接続がうまくいかなくて。何、また天候調査中なの。
ぼやかない。船で6時間も揺られるくらいならたとえ1時間余計に待たされたって全然早いんだ。
マリアちゃんも今。
身長いくつあるんや。 少しずつは伸びてるんですよね
去年よりも今年
え。9歳。
そうだね。マリアちゃんも元気よいしょ。もう高い。
うわ俺
マリアちゃん覚えてる？バトラ君よ。一緒に遊んでもら
無理だ。最後3つの時。
バトラオルドルフおじさんわかる？おじさん
マリアちゃん、彼は僕と同じ。
バトラ
そうよく
バトラ
おやよろしくな。
こらマリア呼びつけちゃダメでしょ。バトラお兄ちゃんと呼びなさい。
いいっすよローザおばさん。細かいことは君まあマリア俺とお前は
バトラ
おや
お待たせしました。新島行き201便の搭乗をご搭
ローザ、搭乗手続きまだ。
いけない。マリアいらっしゃい。
それでは名簿を読み上げ、それ後ろ宮秀吉様。
わしからか。はい、そうだエヴァ。飴玉あるか。さっきから探す。
後ろ
ハンドバッグの中よ。機内に入ったら
俺の席
大丈夫だよ。窓際席しかないもん。
後ろ
大丈夫だよ。あんまり
後ろ宮バトラ
兄船かもちろんね。
後ろ
ほらば
駅おさ腹
後ろ進むす
痛えよキリエ。押すなってボンクラが進まねえんだよ。
後ろ宮マリア様。後ろ宮ローザ様。
こらマリア静かにしなさい。
こちらは機長の川端です。本日は新東京航空201新島空港までは約2上空の気流が多少の揺れがあるかもしれない。
兄貴ジャンボ機ならそれが外しくそパラシュやっぱり俺は船が良かった
やっぱ船だよな。船。
落ちる落ちる。
マリバトラ君、
こいつ二言目には情けない。
ありゃさすがに揺れすぎ。小型機乗るのは初めてだったからちょい。
あの王さんおばさんとエジプトとか14時間も
いい提案ね。バトラ君、エヴァ姉さんに少し鍛えてもらいな。それ
そない笑うたら悪い。
と、ほら、マリアちゃんももう笑っちゃダメ。
もう笑っちゃダメ。ジョージ兄さん、お久しぶりだぜ。
いやー、ジェシカちゃん、1年ぶりだね。
よしてくれよ。毎年言われんのは恥ずかしいぜ。
おいおい兄貴、嘘だろ。こいつが本当に。
ってことはジョージ兄さん、このデカブツバトラな。
いやなんだよ。嘘だろ。なんだよ
ふざけやが。髪だって伸びりゃ出るとこだって出るぜ。てめえに揉ませる胸なんざバトラこそなんだよ。知った腕力
ざげんじゃね
え。うぜえ返り討ちだ。なんだよ言ってて。
おいおいおい、ジェシカ。
こっちといつまでも腕力で男に勝てる。
まあ俺が腕につけた俺の腕って
だってそれよりやれやれ、こりゃもう。
そんなことバトラ君にもね、マリア。
落ちる。なんだそれ。
あいにくだが何しろ、あとはのんびり。
ジョージに
すぐにね。
これはこれ、バトラさんも。
バトラ君、ほら。
熊沢のばあちゃんは何しろこの6年ちっとも老け、むしろ
最高ら飲んでみます。
俺が揉みたいのは
私ほら
熊沢。
おいおい、よせよ、南国に。
熊同様
急なおかもっとも
ますま前にほら後でな。
いやー、あれから
薬を飲んでもシーッとも良くなります。こればかりはお医者様ではと富士のや。
それにしても夏日姉さんに似てよかったぜ。
私つうか
こら
バカお前。
呆れる。
おい、俺のと
あんたと兄さんねえローザ。
まったくクラウス兄さんも
おい秀吉兄さん。
いや羨ましいで。
あいかそれでさ
一緒にみんな
おや波で揺れるのは慣れてるしな。 オンボロ漁船の
そうだ、今は
あ、バトかいす何し
ってこと。そりゃ素晴らしい。何しろ
バトラーはまた落ちる。
そりゃ飛行もう
何しろ船長自慢の改造高速艇らしいぜ。だいぶプロペラは高性能のが4機もついてて、最高速度は40ノットを超えるとかなんとか自慢してたな。いつも自慢されるんで覚えちまったぜ。
僕も船長は昔外国の漁船と速度比べをして負けて以来、スピード改造に取りつかれちゃったんだってさ。その時の相手は漁船なのに30ノット以上も出せたんだってね。
Oh, hello, I'm back.
Hello.
その雪辱の念が欠如。バトラも
So what did you learn?
I'm just being overwhelmed by the size of this family. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's a big one. Yup. There's a lot of characters in this game. I think there's like over 50. So, good luck.
And they all have the same fucking last name.
They're all not part of the same family, but yeah. Did you hear about the killer whales? Oh wait, I think I talked to you about this already. The orcas.
Oh yeah. The one that tried to kill the yachts.
Yeah.
Yep. The sea is rejecting humanity. With good reason.
Shit, ever.
Yeah, you don't like water just like Jennifer.
Oh god, this is just looking at this keeps making me sick.
Did you see this? Hold on. Let me send you this. I can't tell who any of these voices are. I can't. They're all doing either voices that are just not what I am usually expecting from them. Or actually, no. There's one that sounds familiar. Like I think I might recognize if I listen to more. But...
Cat, I don't like this ocean graphic. It's too scary. Is this real? Or is this legit? The thing you sent me, Cat?
Yeah.
I do not like the Japanese spider crab.
Yeah, it's pretty freaky, isn't it?
Oh, I don't like when it starts getting into crabs, and I'm kind of out.
Oh, dude, like, come on, that's the same thing as the Oberdin crab things.
Those things were scary though.
Well, you gotta scroll deeper though. Like that's baby shit. The crustaceans, I feel like they can only withstand a certain amount of pressure, right? Like if they go too deep, then you know.
Yeah, that's true.
But once you go all the way down deep, you start getting the weirdest fucking fish. Like
I don't like the ocean.
there is so much that we have not explored in the ocean.
Yeah.
Like who knows? There could be something down there that can eat you. Like I think it's pretty safe to say that there's nothing in the sky that can eat you. But in the ocean, fair game. I'm half convinced that like the people that disappeared in the sub, they probably like maybe they didn't get eaten, but who's to say that like a whale or something didn't just like think they were food and then realize oh shit and then just I don't know drag the thing away. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's some. What is it like? We know more about space than we know about what's in the depths of our ocean.
Oh, that does not surprise me at all.
どうしてマヤほらあれ見えるか船着き場見えた
Okay, this childlike voice. I mean, like, how many women have done this kind of childlike voice?
You're gonna love Maria. Just ask Jennifer about Maria. She'll love it.
Wait, what?
Hold
on, I just missed some shit. What family drama did I miss? Oh, we're talking about the ocean.
気にもしてない。気にすんなよ。どれどれ6年ぶり。
No, it's did you hear about the submarine things? Yeah.
Nai.
どうしたんだよ。何か落としちゃったの。
どうし何がない僕も何、うん、
確かさ、そうだ。島に近づいてくると最初に迎えてくれる目印みたいなもんだった。
へえ、6年ぶりな。
あったね。僕も真珠のやそういえばないね。去年は確かにない
ない。わあ。
大方小さいわ。
Is she like possessed by a ghost or something?
なくなってなんでもよ。
ある晩に大きな稲真珠様に楽はばらく。
Huh.
よせよ熊沢さん。マリアはそう。
大丈夫。偶然だよ。何も怖い。
Famous final words.
不吉
おいおいマリア、そんなに何度も繰り返してたら本当に
不吉
来るって。
Possessed by a ghost. Dude, two scariest types of people, old people and children. Huh? What?
Kids are scary.
What is it about children and old people that are scariest? Like, I don't understand why. Why those two? There's something so scary about children and old.
It's just because they're like not normal, and they're like in different phases. Like kids are scary because they're not supposed to be scary. That's what makes them scary. They're supposed to be like very vulnerable. I think that's it. It's when very vulnerable people all of a sudden like don't give in to that vulnerability.
Yeah,
Like,
I guess
that's scary.
Vulnerable too.
大丈夫だよマリアちゃん。天気は今夜く
If
らい
you
には
actually
崩れるかも
became
し
like
れ
a
ないけど。
screenwriter, what genre do you think you'd do best at writing?
I wanted to write.
明日になれば止まない雨はないし。
Well, at the time, I wanted to write like all those dumb indie movies that you see playing in festival circuits that like no one ever hears of, but there's like a few people who say it's their like favorite movie.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Which like I think those kinds of movies are really popular now. Like back in the day, it was super niche, but now like I don't know, people like weird
like,
movies now.
It's a protest against the big studio, big budget blockbuster.
Yeah, that was like
which are like increasingly becoming more and more like inane.
Yeah, and I think like at the time it felt like, oh, it's so like unique and cool to write stories like that. Now it's like if you try to do it, you just feel like you're kind of copying everyone who's gotten successful doing it. So now, I think like if I was in this industry, I'd probably want to write like almost like very boring stuff. That sounds really bad, but like I want to write super low key, low concept, like I want to write about a guy who just like works in a convenience store, and like the initiating action is going to be that someone leaves a wallet and it's like got a picture of his dad in it, and he's just trying to figure out what's happening. Like,
you
that's
sound like you would be really into doing short films.
Yeah, that was the idea. Cause like I think like there was this period where like really quirky, unique, high concept films in like normal situations was like the future, and now like we kind of see that. I mean, that's sort of being accepted into the mainstream now, but now everyone's doing it. It just, I don't know, like most of the time it's not good.
Oversaturation of any concept ends up just like working against creatives down the line.
I also wanted to write murder mysteries. I actually wanted to write like television procedurals for like with like small... yeah, like that type, but like more creative and interesting and character driven, like so, you know, less just like, oh, we gotta move this plot along, but like actually connected. And a lot of it was like, you know, because you read a lot of it, visual novels kind of like that.
Right.
Ace Attorney, like...
It's like you think that figuring out who done it is like the main crux of it, but it's actually so much more than that.
Yeah, and so it's interesting to read and to watch, but it's also interesting to write because you're kind of like building a puzzle that needs to be solved. That was kind of the hope.
Yeah, because like the idea of like multiverse, I feel like in the past like 4 years, like it's just really I think we've oversaturated the market with multiverse stuff, which in isolation is such a cool concept of having parallel worlds and time stuff and things affecting different realities, and that like that you could do so much with it, but it's just been overworked and not done creatively, except for like the Spider-Verse and the Spider-Verse movies and Everything Everywhere. So
yeah, I blame
oversaturation of literally any kind.
Okay, did you hear that Mortal Kombat, the like fighting game series? There's a new Mortal Kombat game coming out, and it's called Mortal Kombat 1. I shit you not. The 17th entry in the series is called Mortal Kombat 1. And the reason is because the world got restarted by one of the characters in the last game. So this is the first game of the new universe, or whatever, but it's still connected to the other universes, and it's like, oh, I'm so done with it.
Oh god. How long has Mortal Kombat come around? Been around?
A long time. It was on the Sega Genesis. That was like the big deal, was that
30
like
years?
Yeah, something like that. Because Nintendo would make games that were like family friendly, and then Sega came out and was like, hey, you guys want to play Mortal Kombat? There's blood and guts and gore. You can't get this on the Super Nintendo. So that was like one of their selling points. Also, they
Well, the
sold
Mortal
Sonic.
Kombat theme is like iconic, so.
It really is. Sega was really like anti-Nintendo at the time. Like yeah, they developed Mortal Kombat because they wanted something that like Nintendo wouldn't do, and then they developed Sonic because they wanted something that like the NES couldn't do from a technical standpoint. It's like, oh, the Nintendo systems are actually pretty low fidelity when it comes to like their technicals. Take advantage of that, and just like, let's make a game where you have to go fast. And that was it. I made Sonic.
Wow.
And like Ridge Racer, like all these other like super high-paced games.
Very wild. Man, these games are old now.
Yeah. Oh god, Goda. Goda's so lame.
Wow, I've been playing for like half an hour and I've just made it to the island.
I know. This is pretty much trying. You'll be like, oh, it's been like 4 hours and I've gone through like... Well, no, it does pick up in speed pretty quickly soon. The intro is really long though, I feel.
By the way, do I have to do anything with the highlighted text?
I don't think so. The highlighted text is actually new, because the version I played didn't even have it.
Bro, she sounds the most familiar to me.
She does.
Wait, is that Colin's voice? Hold up. Is it Amikoshi Mizu?
Oh god, the ooze.
They translated yakitori to shish kebabs?
I mean, it's not the farthest thing, right?
I mean, it's just like the selective choosing of what gets like changed in the translation. Like they said tori, like the gate, like they just said tori, but instead of, you know, localizing it, whatever.
I love it when you click space 3 times and it's just 3 separate instances of giggling.
Wait, was this is an official localization, or is this fan?
It's like official now. It like started off as a fan localization, but they kind of like co-opted it and like sold it officially. Like the publishers found it and they were just like, all right, we're not gonna localize our game. We're just gonna take your localization and we'll like loop you guys into the project.
Oh my god, I think it is her. Oh my god, that's so funny. She looks like Aika from Tetsuya no Tempest. Aika is also played by one of my favorite voice actresses of all time, who also has an amazing voice. The only reason why I remember that anime is because I liked that voice so much. Oh. Oh my god, that's definitely her. Oh my god, she's the voice of Sailor Jupiter now. Twice look here. Does he narrate the whole part? This whole game, or just this part, or?
Who does Battler?
Yeah.
He narrates the first game. He narrates the majority of them, but it's this game gets kind of wild and like it changes things up a lot. So. Yeah, it kind of like switches between perspectives all the time.
そう、キリエ姉さんは毎日バラの手入れをしてて虫がつかないようにしてるそうよ。
そうなのか。
そうなんです。この人の場合はバラの方から虫を求めていっちゃうから、どっちかというとタチの悪い食虫植物ってところね。
ああ、そういう話かよ。
Wait, hold on. I want to look up if she's voiced by. Aha! It is her! Oh my god. I knew it.
Rosa, もうそういうのは。
どうかしら。
Oh my gosh. I already love her just because of this.
あんまりおいたするバラなら根元からちょっと。
I like her voice, but I don't think I can pick it out exactly who it is. I probably have to look it up.
モテる男はいつもリスクと隣り合わせな。わしも
だから秀吉兄さん、キリエもブス、俺のバラがしよ。
ほら、マリアちゃん、来てごらん。こっちのバラは。
I don't know why, but the dad, whatever his name is, Rudolph, like something about him gives off like Ace Attorney villain vibes.
俺のエレガントさに。
おい、よせよ。マリアが真似してトゲで怪我す。
ほら、マリアちゃん、気をつけて。バラのトゲは痛い。
少女兄ちゃん、このバラを。変？どうしたの？
Oh my god. So, I don't know how to describe it, but it's an NBA related thing, but the Celtics were about to acquire Kristaps Porzingis in a free team trade, and it looks like the deal's gonna fall through because of like, just like concerns about one of the players going in. Like some dude tweeted out that it fell through because they confused Porzingis with Marshawn Brooks, which is a reference to when the Grizzlies thought they traded Marshawn Brooks to the Suns, but the Suns thought they were trading Dillian Brooks because they only specified the last name Brooks and not the first name. So they only found out like after they like shook hands, and then they were like, they told their reporters, so all the Grizzlies news people were like, Marshawn Brooks is going to the Suns, and all the Suns reporters were like, wait a minute, no, Dillian Brooks is going to the Suns. It's like, what do you mean? I got this straight from the team, and they're like, we got it for our team. Wait a minute. And like 10 minutes later, the deal is falling through. They couldn't decide on which Brooks to say.
Wow, that's crazy to me that no one bothered to confirm. That's such a common last name.
I know. It was pretty rough.
そうだよな。いっぱいさ、そんなに気にあ。
じゃあ帰るまで。後でバラ。
ジョソンケ。
だあと。この
何？
その。そ。
I can see why it took Jennifer, like, what is it, 2.5 years to play this?
Yeah, but she also doesn't read nearly as quickly as me or you.
Oh yeah, she's the type that will meticulously read everything and retain it all.
こんにちは。
バトラ様、ご紹介いたします。後宮本家にお仕えしております使用人の一人です。カノンさん。
はじめまして、使用人のカノンです。
He's definitely voiced by a female, but I can't place it. Bro, he's a teenager. Let him go.
カノンさん、もう少し何か挨拶する。
いえ、僕たちは家具
Your furniture.
カノン君は寡黙でさ、余計なおしゃべり愛想は少し悪いけど誤解しないで。ここに勤めて3年、確か郷田さんよ。
そっか。俺はバトラ18だけど。
確か私たちの2つ下だから16だったよな。はい、そうです。
気さくに俺も君
お気持ちだけで結構です。
カノン、笑顔も
申し努力します。それでは失礼します。
It must be very like being a servant feels very dehumanizing. No, like
yeah.
Like, do people have butlers still?
I don't know. I've never been rich enough to have a butler, but I'm sure that there's someone with a butler out there. But it's probably not called butler anymore. It's probably called like assistant.
Personal assistant.
Yeah, yeah. You know, hey, he's my PA. He gets me water in the morning and drives me everywhere.
Gets me 3 coffees a day.
安心しろよ。それに
結構です。
気にすんな。こう見えても鍛え方が違うぜ。
Isn't that what APs usually are on set? Like assistant producers basically are just like glorified, like whatever. They just glorified servants.
Yeah, which is funny because PAs, which are production assistants, are like literally doing everything on the job.
Yeah.
結構重いね。カノン君が苦労す。カノン君気にしないで。
これぞ。これで。
この程度のことじゃ。カノン君にも落ちる。お見苦しい。
さあ言ってください。
郷田さんもいじめすぎよ。
これは誠にも。
カノン君ただもった
気むずさったしよう。
そろそろ郷田さん。
昨年と同じさ。どう
This feels very like the trope of like we all end up on an island together, isolated from civilization. It's very like did you ever watch Glass Onion?
Oh my god, I still have to watch it actually.
Okay.
I will watch it soon. But yeah, it's basically the same kind of deal. I mean, that's why like a lot of mysteries take place in like.
Yeah, I was thinking, and then there were none.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of Agatha Christie inspiration here for sure. Like, you just notice that like,
Oops, sorry, that was my bad. Whenever I hit the command button, I know I screwed it up.
Yeah, there's a lot of Agatha Christie inspiration here for sure. A lot of references to a lot of her works too.
バラの庭園は今日このゲストハウスこれ。
正解だよ。だったのはそれ以降は。
私も自分の部屋をこっちに持ちたいぜ。マリアも持ちたい。
エヴァ様、秀吉様、こちらのお部屋をお使いくださいませ。
It's something about him seems so uncanny valley. I don't know why. But it's very creepy.
I think it's the
forehead and the eyes. The eyes are very widely set apart.
He also has the jawline of someone who like
ほんの2、
cracks
3日な
nuts,
らよく
you
な
know?
いやろが、ずっといて落ち着くのは断固和風やで。日本人は畳
お父さんが和風で
How I
着工
feel
させ
about
た
the
のを
dad's
母
jawline
さんまだ
too.
根に持って
It's very
よく
like
言い合
Ace
いをする
Attorney
んだよ。
villain.
ジョージ兄さんのところはうちなんかその
何気持ちどうせゲ
ゲースどうぞ。あ、はい。
バカなこと言ってんじゃ
His
ねえ。
stepmom seems way too cool for his dad.
俺
Yeah.
は胃がキリキリ痛み始めてて。
That's a
子供そん
recurring
な
theme
元気は
for
わか
sure.
んねえぜ。今回はお前が主賓だろうが。
His dad is a real piece of work.
せいぜい親父や兄貴たちに。
Actually, everyone in this game is a real piece of work.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Wait, hold on. Let me send you something.
Oh. 親父の前ではあの人ジェシカちゃん。
去年から相変わらずかな。余命3ヶ月余命3ヶ月って割には相変わらずカリカリ以来
Sometimes I forget that Trucy is a person or a character.
Oh my god.
親方私たち
また何をやついでに
ね、後宮家を復興させてくれた大恩人なんだから、もっと感謝しないと。
ごめん。
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me go to the bathroom real quick. Okay.
Ooh.
Back. Ugh. Wait, is the grandfather still alive?
Yeah, he's you saw him in the beginning, right?
Right, I thought he was dying.
Well, he is dying. He's like terminally ill.
Oh, I thought he was like literally in his last moments.
I think they just meant that he's like close to death. Like he doesn't have much time left.
Oh, okay. Well, he was gasping and coughing a lot, so I assumed.
That's just what people sound like when they're dying.
Alright.
口下手なだけでちゃんと筋は通す人だよ。
Should I go see Asteroid City tomorrow?
Is tomorrow Tuesday? Are we
Thursday.
Tuesday? They give AMC does like discount movie tickets, right?
Do they?
They do. Oh, is it Thursday?
Yeah.
Tomorrow's Thursday. Oh, okay. I think on Tuesdays they do discounted tickets. But you have to like be a part of their like membership.
Oh,
but
then
like the
no,
membership
I'm
is
not.
free. So you just have to sign up for an account and like buy tickets for your like AMC A-list membership.
Okay.
I actually had a situation where I knew about that, and my friend lives near the movie theater, so when we went to see Spider-Verse, we were saying like we should watch it on Tuesday because it's discounted. And I'm pretty sure she didn't know about the discount rules, so she bought the tickets, and then we were like, I was expecting to just give her $5, and she was like, yeah, it was $15 a person. It was like, oh, but I didn't want to like say anything because I don't want to be like, oh, you should have gotten the discount. So I just zelled her $15. I was like,
Rip.
next time I'll buy tickets.
Well,
Or I'll talk to her about it next time. But
yeah, just tell her.
yeah, I think she legitimately didn't know because it's not like well advertised.
Oh my god, this theater is tiny. It literally only has 19 seats with 4 disability accessible seats. Yeah, why not? Whatever. Well, you know how it is.
Yeah, let me know. I'm interested.
God, I really hope I didn't plan anything. I don't think I did. Alright.
Every time I find out that Paul Thomas Anderson is married to Maya Rudolph, I'm just like, that is just shocking to me. I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah, because like PTA is like, you know, like a very, very good director for sure. But Maya Rudolph is also a very funny comedian. Just like that happens a lot. Like a lot of comedians end up getting married to like very serious people.
You need to balance them out.
Yeah.
ジェシカちゃんおじその厳しさは
その後私が
Oh, the branch families. Oh. I forgot that's what Japanese. I don't know if it's specifically in Japan. It's always like calling them branch families.
バトラおやそうかマリアもこっちがいいかよしお母さんには
おいがここでいとこ
どうせもうすぐお昼や子供はそこそれに
マリアはここでお留守番してなさいいたずらを
じゃ1年ぶりに
それがバトラ君なんか
えいお子ちゃま
熊沢さんあと
奥さん
そどうぞ
他の
そんいとこほらどうした
あちょっといやジェシカなんの話いや兄貴マリア
だ。バトラーは左脇だ。
ちょっと二人ともやべ
まあ兄さんも本家はその
やばり
多分そうしと大丈
Oh my
夫
God.
どうだ
シャン思い出したぞ。今も使用人や元気かよ。
そういえ最近一時
心配をしてくれてありがとう。
Oh, new character.
Oh,
そうだ、これ。
Natsumi is my
夏姫
favorite.
さんにお土産。
The woman with the big hair.
いつもありがとう。
No,
あなた
Natsuhi.
には何かをもらってばかりね。
Oh my god, wait, who's her
こ
voice?
れは紅茶？ペパーミントとレモンバームのハーブティー。頭痛によく効くって有名。姉さんにも効くかなって思って。そういえばあなた、しっかりな。ジェシカちゃん、今年は人生の節目じゃん。母親の、それに夏日です。もうちょっとごめんなさい。生まれつきの頭痛持ち。
Oh yeah, apparently vanilla is like the most complex flavor scientifically.
Is it
Like,
Emi
extreme.
Shinohara?
Yeah, I think vanilla is. I need to look this up. Sorry, Emi Shimura. What was that?
うちのバトラ君も今
Oh
年
no,
の
I
受験でしょ。
couldn't tell who Natsuhi, like, is that Emi Shinohara?
ルドルフさんも少しは関心を持ったら。
Looking it up.
自分の息子のために。
俺が何か言えばじゃあなんて言うんだ。あいつそういう秀吉兄さんのところは受験ぜひ子供操縦術の
何のために個々の勉強そうこれができる
It is Emi
No
Shinohara.
way! Are you kidding me? Really?
Yeah.
Oh my
Why
God,
is she like
wait.
really popular?
No, well, I just think it's really funny because Amiko Shimizu was the first woman I recognized, and Emi Shinohara was the original voice of Sailor Jupiter. She was replaced by Emi Shinohara. I mean, by Amiko Shimizu in the new series. But like I love Sailor Jupiter, so I know those voices intimately well. Oh my god, Emi Shinohara is like one of my favorites. She like has a very iconic, like, I don't know how to say it, like mom voice. Like she's very like mom voice.
Yeah, that would make
Like
sense.
she played Naruto's mom, and like Sailor Jupiter is her most famous role. I'm trying to think what else. Like there's just there's Emi Shinohara done.
Hey Mocha. Yes, I know. Let's see. Eva is Miki Ito. Hideyoshi is Masashi Hirose. Mocha, hey, quiet. George is Kenichi Sumahara. I'm like butchering all these names.
I like don't even know that.
It's like, dude, I can't believe I can't pronounce these things. I feel like a white guy.
Oh, I forgot she played Mizuki Sensei too in Cardcaptor Sakura, and like she also played Misaka's mom in a certain scientific railgun.
Oh,
yeah, she plays like a lot of mom type characters because she has like a very like, I don't know, very, you can tell.
Yeah. Battler is Daisuke.
Sultry, very sultry, like deep voice.
Daisuke? Is it Daisuke Ono? Daisuke?
Wait, who's Daisuke Ono?
Battler, the main character.
Wait, really? Oh, wait, I have to look at him again because like Daisuke Ono, I
He usually does deep voices,
but
right?
he's like very prince-like, like Did you ever watch? You watched Haruhi Suzumiya, right?
Yes, yes.
He played Mitsuki. What's his name? The Esper guy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like he's like that's the voice that it's very soft and very like like it's very Bishonen kind of soft spoken, tender, like male. He played like Makoto, I think, also in Free. Also very similar character. But like he does have a gruff, like he played Shizuo in Durarara, so he does have like a kind of like gruff voice, but this voice I associate more with Hiroshi Kamiya, who's like actually ironically kind of Daisuke Ono's foil. Like they play a lot of like rival type characters in a lot of shows. But like this is like the voice that I typically associate with like Hiroshi Kamiya.
Yeah, I always remember Daisuke Ono having a very like
it's very
voice.
soft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
George is
what's Itsuki? Okay, yeah, I wanted to get that character right from Haruhi Suzumiya. His name is Itsuki.
Yeah, yeah. Who is Rikugi Miya?
Rikugi Miya? She's like the tsundere. Like the tsundere like she played like Toradora. She was Taiga. She played Shana, Shakugan. She played Alphonse in Full Metal Alchemist.
Alphonse.
Yeah.
I don't think her character appeared yet, but she's in this.
Okay.
And
she also has a very, very distinct voice. Like she's the queen of tsundere. Like she played all the most iconic like tsundere characters. Like the four that she did like all the same like around the same era was like Taiga, Louise from Zero no Tsukaima.
Oh, that was
Shana
her.
from Shakugan no Shana, and she did Hayate the Combat Butler. She played Nagi.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Did you ever watch Hayate?
I did a long time ago.
She's the little girl. She's like the girl.
Yeah, yeah, the like main girl.
Yeah,
Who's Yu Kobayashi?
Okay, Yu Kobayashi. She also is like very like I don't know, it's more of a sultry voice, but not quite as mom-like.
She plays.
It's very sexy.
She plays Canning, the butler kid.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Like she has a kind of deep voice.
And then
you watched Sayonara Satsubo Sensei, right? I think she's in that.
Yes, I love that. And then Sayaka Ohara.
Oh, I love Sayaka Okada. She played Millie in Yes, and she was also did you ever watch Fairy Tail?
A little bit.
She played Urza, like the hot whatever red-haired knight woman.
Oh, she plays like a titular character in this one. There's also who is this? Ami Koshimizu.
Ami Koshimizu is Rosa.
Oh,
that's the one. Yeah, she's Colin in Code Geass.
Yui Hori is Maria.
Okay, I was actually thinking Yui Horie feels like she would be in something like this. So she's got like two voices that I'm familiar with. She's got the super high pitched like innocent girl voice, which is like she's most known for Toru, Fruits Basket, like the main girl.
Oh yeah.
Like that's her high pitched, like kind of like her annoying voice, you know. But then she's got like the really hot, like deep voice that I really like.
Oh, シャノンちゃん、久しぶりやの。ますますべっぴんさん。
Wait, I have a question. Does Yui Horie play the little girl?
Yes. Yes, Maria.
Oh my god. Okay, I literally was thinking that. I was like, that kind of sounds like it could be her, but like that voice, I swear to god, they train every single voice actor that can hit that range to do that specific voice. So it could be like a number of people. Cause like it's a very similar, like it gets into a similar zone for where she gets to for Toru. Although Toru is like a teenager, but
いいの、挨拶の一つくらいした。もう十
それは大丈夫です。冷めてはおりませんので。
シャノン。
失礼しました。
Oh my god, I love Emi Shinohara.
よせよ夏日姉さん。シャロンちゃんだって頑張ってるのに。
いじめてなんかいません。いい香りね。お茶の銘柄。Oh, the maid Shannon, she is the one that's Ugimiya.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I can hear it. It's got that little rasp.
なーに？シャノンちゃん。自分ダメよ。こんなお
すみません。すぐに用意を。
Okay, I can hear a little more now.
銀
Yeah.
のスプーンってな、銀じゃない。なぜかわかる？
いえ。
Oh my god. Why did I draw girls in this pose all the time with the boobs just like smushed out like no one's staying?
銀は毒に触れると。
Oh my god.
毒舌の姉。
わしゃ。
シャノンちゃん。
When's someone gonna die?
Oh, no one dies. It's just a game where you just go to a family reunion. That's it.
I can't tell if you're being facetious.
気を落とさ姉さんは何も悪くない。そういうお役目だから。奥様もエヴァ様。
I feel like Yu Kobayashi played a character that cross-dressed as a male at one point, or one of the two. Like, was a female who cross-dressed as a male for a bit.
That sounds about right.
Oh god. I feel like... Hold on. Sorry, these things bother me if I don't resolve them. I can't remember.
Ne, たまには自分に優しくしてあげて。
ありがとう。
そこで何？シャレ。
Why is he so scary?
どうした？何か？
シャノンは何も悪くないのに。あいつら。
やめてか。失礼します。すぐにカノン君持ち込める。
姉さん。はい、失礼。
おいたわ。
Oh my god.
あの二人がいちかし。ゴーダさんは後ろ宮そこで身につけただ。ご自身のそれまでの彼は自分より長い年季を持ちなまった。もちろん年季という意味だ。ほんとご自身のちょっとした気まぐれがもちろん奥様とて内心は。
Wait, who is Madame? Is it the grandpa's wife? Oh, not. No.
Yeah, Madame is the mom. Jessica's mom.
Okay, then.
Nanでしかも正直なと。
同じ子バトラだ図体がいい。
マリアもお子様。
マリアだっていつまでもお子様じゃねえぞ。お子様からどうしたら。
ママ約束。
だ。そん。
いやマリア絶対守る。
お前と。
ってマリアなし。
いやこの
そうこうでもしょ。
俺。
そうだ、僕もどう
NBA Twitter or NBA social media is fucking wild. The guy who broke the news about the Celtics trade, which is now not gonna happen. People are going like, watch, shut your fucking mouth until something actually happens, or I'm putting you on the summary next.
Oh my god. Dude, all of like I feel slightly less bad about memeing about the sub because it's like 5 fucking stupid billionaires doing this. There was like this really funny tweet that I think maybe Jennifer sent it. Oh god. It was a tweet that was like, 5 guys really hit the spot. I'm so full right now, and someone quote retweeted with the orcas finding that submarine. Oh my god. Why are men? What?
Oh.
Who wrote this?
Oh, yeah, don't worry about it.
Oh my god. I just...
いや魅力的な胸につうかダメ
This is so like Date from AI.
Yeah, actually.
Behavior. Like he loses all control of his faculties. Oh my god. They are like the same person. This is teenage Date. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm skipping over this.
Wait till you find out that this is the most important scene in the game.
It's okay. If it's that important, I'm sure you can summarize it very succinctly for me.
別に迷惑同じ男としてわかるさ愛想が悪いのマリアもよく言われる愛想悪いって花と一緒一緒が
じゃあみんなも
そうやつ
だんばぜさ
バトラ様
源氏さん本当お元気そう
おかげさまでバトラ様
俺がジスってこと
ここからはシャノンに代わって私がご案内申し上げますどうぞこちらへ
ああ悪いなあじゃあ案内
ああバトルいつから
確か僕の記憶
さよういっす
あのじわざ
I find it hilarious how like Roger Avery, the screenwriter for Pulp Fiction, has like an account where he like rates movies. He just like randomly rates movies that he watches. And he apparently watched some random anime movie and he gave it 5 stars.
What anime movie?
The Konosuba movie. And then some guy on Twitter was like, "Can someone explain why the guy who wrote Pulp Fiction gave Konosuba 5 stars?" And he responded, "It's easily one of the best experiences in cinema I've ever had. I would even go as far as saying it's the reason cinema was invented." Apparently he's just an anime fan.
That's kind of cool though.
Yeah.
If there was like a director or that you wish who died too soon and like you wish that they would be alive to make more stuff, like who would you?
Sometimes I say Duncan Jones, but then I remember Duncan Jones is actually alive. He just makes shit movies now. And I'm like, wait a minute.
Like he was replaced by an imposter.
The guy is literally David Bowie's son. Like, David Bowie's son directed a movie called Moon, which was an incredible movie that was like a hard sci-fi. Like, there's very few good movies out there that's like realistic science fiction. And it was awesome. And I was so excited when I heard he was making more movies. He made a movie called Source Code. I don't know if you've seen it. It was pretty good. I wouldn't say it was amazing, but it was good. It was like, okay, you're on the right track. Then he made the Warcraft movie, and it's just been downhill since then. Like, oh, okay. So sometimes I think he did die, because like he doesn't like anytime he pops up with a movie, it's just so like you know.
Wow, rip. That's kind of sad, actually. Like this is exactly the reason why the phrase "quit while you're ahead" exists.
Yeah. Oh, is it okay we wrap up in 5 minutes?
Yeah, go.
Let's get to bed. Like almost 11:30. It is a good question though, like a director that I wish still here. Most directors live forever. I don't know why. Directors don't really pass away. You hear about actors that pass away, like suddenly, but directors like are fueled by just like perfectionism, but anger and
they never retire. Is the thing.
They don't. But they also like aren't like actors where they're like in the spotlight. They can just like literally like fuck off to like an island for a couple years and then come back and direct like an Oscar winner. Like, all right. I know I have directors that I would like not be that sad if they died. I don't know if I should say it, but
Woody Allen. I mean, come on.
Woody Allen, not as bad as I mean, obviously he's bad, but like
Roman Polanski.
Yeah, I would say Roman Polanski is the top of the like.
Oh my god.
He makes good movies.
When is Quentin Tarantino gonna retire?
Quentin Tarantino is like retired the moment he started making movies. The guy, like, I think there was like a guy who was saying like he sat next to Tarantino at a movie and didn't realize it was him, but the guy kept on like talking during the movie and smelled really bad, and he looked over, it's like Quentin Tarantino. He's just like talking about like everything he sees. He's like the annoying kid. But like, he literally is like an annoying film major that just wants to like talk about the fun facts about a movie, but he like actually makes movies too.
Oh my god, his director's commentaries must be unbearable.
He's the epitome of like, he's a very talented director because he loves movies so much that he actually writes really good movies, that directs really good movies. But I feel like he's the kind of friend that like you hang out with, but only because all your other friends and actors hang out with them, but like no one really likes them that much.
Didn't he come out as saying something about how like he draws the line at animal cruelty or something? Like he doesn't like animal cruelty, or he's not gonna depict animal cruelty or something like that. And it was literally that meme of like, I can excuse
the community scene.
Yeah, whatever. I draw the line at whatever. Like,
you excuse racism?
No. I can excuse blank, but I draw the line at blank. It's like, I can excuse racism, but I draw the line at animal cruelty. You can excuse racism?
So good.
お久しぶり。ずいぶん背が伸び。
あ、食ったり食べたり食事し。
さす身長はいくつ
180かな。つうかおばさん、そこは。
えああ。
Try to clean Mocha's face and he bit my thumb.
Oh no.
Not in like a mean, well, in a mean way, but like he didn't like bite down, but he was like trying to be scary.
Dang.
We don't take that, though. We don't. Not okay.
遅えな。俺の記憶。
まあ最近というかさすがにまあ
ジェシカ。
Why are movies so expensive these days? Oh my god.
I don't know. That's why I go on discount Tuesdays.
I'm busy on Tuesdays. Thursday is a good day, good night to like watch a movie, I think. Because like Friday, no one gives a shit at work, so.
That's a good point, yeah. Tomorrow's the NBA draft. I'm actually very excited, even though I know who we're gonna pick, because we have the first pick, so it's like...
Woo, nice.
But you know how it's like, it's a little scary, because like, what if they fuck up? Like, you know, like...
How can they fuck up if they have first pick?
I don't know, but you know there's a shit.
I know. It's people... like you don't, like, anything can happen, and don't count your chickens before they hatch.
Yeah, they've like done it before, like, maybe not my team, but like, teams have done it before where they just overbought the pick, and they picked the wrong person. And it's like, why would you do that? Like, I still remember when the Kings had the number 2 pick, and they could have picked this prodigy from Slovenia, and instead they picked like some random teenager, because...
Oh wait, so you don't actually know who they're gonna pick yet?
Well, you kind of have an idea, right? Like, because the teams, there's, you know, there's like drafting tell and rumors and stuff. For tomorrow's draft, like, there's one guy who's like 7'4" alien that like is just really good at basketball. That like, of course you're gonna pick that guy number 1. He's like literally the best prospect we've ever seen. So it's like LeBron James and Michael Jordan. Like, yes, you pick him. But what if we don't? What if we fuck up? You just never know.
Oh, okay, so he looks kind of evil.
Everyone's
Kraus?
Like, oh, Kraus? Jennifer,
don't tell me that man is innocent. He looks shady as fuck.
Sometimes the truth is arguably funnier. Jennifer and I love the meme on Kraus so much. Like, he's probably, I don't even know how to describe him, but all I can say is that I'm glad that Kraus is here. I'm glad that he's in this story.
Is this happening all in real time, or is this isn't a flashback or anything, right?
No, I think this was a time.
Grimoires.
Ugh, we're talking about grimoires. Oh, did you play through Nier Automata?
No, I haven't. That's another game that I still have to play. Dude, I'm bombarded by games these days. I still haven't finished Persona either.
Oh yeah. That was so good.
And now I have Raincoat. Like, Raincoat at least would not take that long. It's a visual novel. I feel like everything's gonna take me forever. Like, a fucking Persona is like baseline, like what, 160 hours?
Something like that, yeah.
I'll get back to it eventually. At least like with Persona, it's been out for so long, so I don't feel like a time pressure. Like I have to finish it. But...
Yeah.
息子たち大勢いた使用人も皆私をお前は息子クラウスの愚かそれで
This is so
金
like
を稼げ
reminds
たな
me
か
of
と思う
Knives Out.
Yeah, it's very, very
like
similar,
it's like a
honestly.
rich dad who's dying, and then all of his children are like terrible people.
Yeah.
And he's like, I hate all of you. I don't want to leave any of you guys with my money.
ルドルフの間抜けは女遊びばかり
Oh, this is so great. I love this. Wow. Why bother having children if you're gonna die relentlessly? Oh god. And also, who does this say more about? Your children or you? They ended up like this.
Rosa はどこの馬の骨ともジェシカは無能で上司にバトラーは後ろマリアなど見るのも汚らわしいなぜだ私の築き上げた
Oh my god.
受け継ぐにああ分かっておる
It's all Beatrice's fault.
逃がさぬお前常に
Is he married? Does he have a wife?
I'm sure he had a wife at some point. 私このままぼやこの身に最後にと魔法の日本古来の呪術である7日間この10のの卒業の島私は
Oh my god.
おベアトリーチェドタトマントマゴー
いやあ初当主せっかくこうしてゴーだ
なぜ
はいこれは
おいおい機嫌ってまたかよそりゃないぜこっちさゴーま
クラウス兄さん
そんなこと親父なのにもっとも
現実情けないぜ
じゃ余計なこと
期限銀でも去年さ
That is how the Korean ones work. We're close, we're not that close, Jonah.
I love Korean spas. I need to go to a Korean spa.
Is that the one where you have to like strip down?
Yeah.
Oh, ew.
I mean, like within the bath area itself, like but the inside is like co-ed, you know, it's like an onsen.
Right.
There's one that I went to a lot in New Jersey. It's really nice. Like people literally brought their computers and would like game or do work or whatever inside.
That honestly might be the one we're talking about, because I think they're talking about going to a spa in New Jersey.
Oh, is it King Spa? That's probably,
let me ask.
That's the big one. It's in Palisades Park.
I think it is.
I don't remember if there were any other ones, but that's the one that I used to go to a lot. But yeah, like if you go with a group of friends, like, you know, you're gonna have to strip down. Listen,
wait,
it's weird. It's weird for like 2 seconds the first time, and then like you just all get used to it.
Wait, is it separated by gender?
It's separated by gender.
Oh,
it's
okay.
separated by gender. Of course, it's separated by gender.
That still makes it hard for me. I'm like, I don't, you know, I'm
okay.
too
I
prudish.
thought like listen, I went to Japan with my friends, and like we specifically went to like a ton of onsen towns and stuff. So we kind of just had to get used to it like really quick. And like by the end, we were like, at the end of our trip, we were in a ryokan for that literally only had one shower for the whole ryokan. Like it was one singular shower for 10 rooms.
Oh
like,
god.
Yeah, and so we were constantly trying to fight to get like shower time in the bathroom. And so I went into the shower and I realized there were 2 spigots. So I was like, I called one of my roommates. I was like, you should come down and just shower with me so we can save time. Like,
Oh god.
like, yeah, I mean, like, we were just like, yeah, that's just, it saves time. I think they were expecting that this ryokan, it was so tiny. It was so small. They were probably expecting like the whole family shared a room and then would all shower together. They probably were not expecting a bunch of like foreigners, like, you know, friends traveling together and they all shower separately. So our plan was like, one person goes, hold the shower, text the one person, come down. But there were 2 showers in there, so.
I guess that makes sense. I don't know. I'm remembering when I was at the gym with Dan once, and I think Dan was starting to get changed. We would just finish our workout, and then he was. I don't know why he did this, but he like turned to me. He was like in his underwear. And he was like, something like, it's perfectly normal to like strip down at the gym because we're just trying to get to, like, he made it sound like very matter of fact. Is like, you might see me naked, and I immediately went, nope, I just walked out. I just walked out. I was like, I'm going home. Not today.
Maybe it's just because I was used to it in China when we went to like pools and shit. Like,
yeah, I'm just
public baths.
I've just never been good with that stuff. I'm just too like, nah.
You're
I like
self-conscious. It's fine.
No, I'm not self-conscious. It's the other people I don't want to see. I'm like, I just.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, like, that's easier to avoid. Like, you could just avoid eye contact or avoid whatever. Like, it's very easy to avoid that. If you're self-conscious, I can't help you. But
the problem is, like, I just, like, in my head, everyone I know them clothed. I don't know what that makes. And
but,
I'm afraid
like, why is
that
that weird then if you go to like a place where you don't know anyone? Then.
Oh no, it's okay if I don't know anyone. The problem is when it's people I know. Like when it's guys that I know well. It's like, because the moment...
I feel like because you've never done it, you probably are weirder about it. But I feel like you do it once, and if no one is weird about it, then you'll get more comfortable with it.
That's what everyone says, right? Everyone says that. But
it's very, yeah. I mean, bodies, whatever. But yeah, like when I was in Japan, like we just ran around. There was one morning where we just woke up at 6 a.m. and there were like 6 or 7 onsens. We just were like, okay, let's just run in and out and try out each one of them. So we would like take off our clothes, go into the thing, come back out, dry off, run to another one, strip down again, go in.
Sounds fun.
Like I felt like we were doing like a heist.
I do want to try out like a Japanese onsen.
Yeah, you better get comfortable with just.
Well, like I said, like if it's random people.
Yeah. Yeah, it's separated. Everything is separated by gender.
Yeah, if it's like I'm not too concerned about nudity if the man looking at me is never gonna see me again. Cut to 2 months later, I walk into a job interview or something. He's like sitting across the desk.
You're never gonna for them. Oh my god.
It's like
it takes the brain at least like I think like 5 interactions for you to like commit it to memory. Even like the most striking person you know, like if you only see them once, like you probably remember how striking they are, but you can't like remember exact features.
I don't know why I'm reminded of like the I Think You Should Leave sketch with Tim Robinson, where it's just like the guy's like honking at this guy in the car. It's like move. It's like, why are you so mean to me? I could be you could be going to an interview and I could be the one interviewing you. And it's like, I'm not going to an interview. It's like, well, I'm also not interviewing anyone.
Lol.
It's like creating these like scenarios where like, do you know how to drive? No, I don't fucking know how to drive. Not everyone knows everything. Then why are you in a car?
ちまったんだってさ。それで
He's like, I don't know how any of this works.
Oh my god.
It's really funny.
あ
That show is like really bizarro weird, but so funny sometimes. Like they had this
応
whole
募の客観的判断に基づくもので市場はありませんので
there's this one skit. Oh my god, it's so funny. So it's like, do you know the pay it forward chains at like drive-thrus?
Yeah, well, I've seen people do it.
Yeah. So it's like the sketch starts of a guy like ordering some coffee from like a McDonald's, and then he's like, you know what?
You pay
I'll-
for the person behind you.
Yeah, I'll pay for the person behind me too. And then the person's like, oh really? He's like, yeah, you know, just spread some positivity. Maybe it'll catch on. Like, okay, well, that's very kind of you, sir. He's like, yeah. And he like gets his card back. He just like sighs in his car. And he immediately speeds around the restaurant and like almost runs into a woman who's also pulling to the drive-thru, starts screaming, please let me go, I'm doing a thing, let me go. Goes up front, goes to the register like, hello, like what would you like to order? He just starts yelling like 55 fries, 55 burgers, 55 fish sandwiches, 55 pancakes, 55 chicken, 55 tenders, 55... It's like,
Oh my
like
god.
$1,000 worth of food.
That's so mean.
and then it's like,
Do you think anyone ever did that, like the pay it forward thing, and then regretted immediately? They're like, oh, fuck, why did this person have like 6 children? Like, or they were doing like a work errand run. Like,
it's 100% if someone knew the pay it forward thing was happening, like there is the
the whole point is that you're not supposed to know, right? Until they
Yeah.
ring you up.
but you
So,
get the bill
but-
like that reminds me when I did Too Good to Go, and I like I went to the restaurant. It was like a brunch place, and it was like, oh, it's like $5 for like a meal, cool. And they gave it to me, and I realized that they were Too Good to Go. It's just literally any orders that didn't get picked up, which makes sense.
Right.
And it was just like they ordered scrambled eggs, like potatoes, and orange juice. Who does that? Who goes to a place and orders just scrambled eggs, like and like not even like real fresh squeeze, like a can of orange juice, like in a container.
What?
I was like, this is like, why? Like, no wonder why they didn't pick it up. They probably regretted it immediately. I was like, it was only like $3 or whatever, but I somehow feel like this is less worth it than just ordering my own food.
Yeah, you're not even satisfied by the experience.
I know, I was so mad. It was like literally filler food. Like that's how I felt. It's like this is the stuff they give you so they make a profit off you. Like this is not. There's no substance.
Oh god. Well, I mean, listen, I'm just saying that depending on whenever you picked up that meal and the price of eggs, you probably actually did spend less money, like than if you actually had to buy like some eggs.
Yeah, I mean, the funniest part is that you could see on the receipt, it was for Linda. It was like, Linda, what are you doing? Order better food.
Oh god.
That was the
Imagine
last
if it
time I
was
did that.
really, like a really specific name, like Barack. Like you just pick up Obama, like Obama's like order. This is just gonna be like spinach, raw spinach.
Is there like a food that Obama really likes that he's talked about? I know biting for him it's like ice cream. I think for Trump.
No,
it's
I don't think so. It's just that Obama just like eats insanely healthy.
Oh. You mean he doesn't eat like well done steaks with ketchup?
No, I think like probably the idea of ketchup would repulse him. Like I think that the reputation Obama has is that like he is judging everyone's food. Like
Well, considering like Michelle's whole deal.
no, yeah, that's what I was thinking too. But I don't even think Michelle is nearly as judgmental. Probably. I think Michelle's reputation precedes her, so she's not as vocal about it.
I can see that, yeah.
マリアがし
今からご
それで本日散らしてございますバラの花びらはソースはストロベリー
Oh,
の
panna
甘みとなお花びら
Yeah.
それでは
Oh, now I'm getting hungry.
I know, me too. I brushed my teeth though.
I found out that the Korean place I really like, they started selling Korean corn dogs as well, just like on the side.
Wow.
They're so good.
Dude, Korean corn dogs are so interesting to me because I feel like they really boomed in like the past like I don't know 3 years post pandemic. Because
Yeah.
I mean, Korean corn dogs have existed for a long time, but they didn't really make it like they didn't make their way really to at least the East Coast. Like until I feel like very recently have I been seeing them everywhere.
Yeah, for sure.
Probably I don't know. I'm just like, is there a Korean drama that went viral that featured corn dogs? Like I don't know.
お客様をおも
恐れ入り奥様ローズ
I feel like it's
奥様
just the
ありがと
that's just how
うローズヒップみたいね聞くといい
But I mean, Americans like fried dog type foods.
ゴーダさん
Korean corn dogs are better than like the American kind anyway.
なあ
Because it's all like
後であんた
mochi,
の待遇を聞かせてや
rice
無
flour.
理ならあんたの
I just wish there was like I don't like cheese as much, so I'm like I kind of wish I like it just with the sausage, but then
Yeah, me too.
like the cheese is the popular
じゃあ
one.
ない
Oh, can we end it here?
Yes, yes.
Gotta make sure to save.
Where do I go?
それ優勝タックス
こんばん
そうつい
Can I not save at will?
Genji
If you
名物
press escape, let me try. Oh, okay. There we go.
Cool. Oh my god, still chapter 1. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's
Ugh.
chapter one's pretty long. Actually, all the chapters are long,
Yeah.
but that's okay. We're not gonna do all 8 chapters at once. That would be crazy.